I am trying to lose fat and get in the best shape ever for summer. So I want to share my easy portion control meal prep that's gonna help me do just that. And guess what I make, and you're gonna love it. Baked chicken drumsticks with mashed potatoes and gravy and peas and carrots on the side. It's gonna be super easy and tasty, and there's dessert, honey. I'm making a fruit and yogurt parfait platter. So get your meal prep containers ready and let's do this. This is what you're gonna need. So we're starting with the dinner first, and we're gonna need 2 packages or 1 box of breading mix or shake and bake. I'm using the Great Value Southern Fried Coating Mix. 2 packets. You need a resealable bag for the shaking and the bacon. 2 packages of potatoes. I'm using the Betty Crocker mashed home style, and these are from Walmart. We need 6 tablespoons of margarine. I'm using the Country Crock. I've already got it in a big pot for the potatoes, and the water is 6 2/3 of a cup. You also need 1 cup of milk. I'm using protein milk because I like to add protein wherever I can because it keeps you fuller longer. 1 cup is only 80 calories and it has like 14 grams of protein. Then we need chicken, and a package of 16 drumsticks. This is the maple leaf. It was on sale at Walmart in Canada for $7. That is super cheap. And this is, for reference, 1.6 kilograms, but it's 16 drumsticks. Then we need some peas and carrots. For the easy part, we're using can. This is the GV peas and carrots. I've got 4 cans here, and we've drained the water and we've got it in a bowl ready to prep, like put in prep containers. And then for the gravy, we're using the 2 packages of Clubhouse brown gravy mix, and we've got the 25% less salt. I find like when you use gravy in a package, it's pretty low calorie. So we love to do this because we don't want to give up gravy. So we use the low cal kind. And we need 2 cups of water, which is already in the pot for that. So we're gonna get started by prepping the chicken, but first I'm gonna get this on the stove. So I'm gonna bring the water and the margarine to a boil for the potatoes, and then I'll show you the next step for that. And I've got my oven preheated to 425 degrees. I've got 2 baking sheets ready for the chicken, sprayed with cooking spray and covered in aluminum foil or tin foil. So I'm gonna put this on high heat to boil, and then I'll show you what to do with the chicken. Okay, honey bun, we're going to put the mix, the coating mix, in here, the not shake and bake in here. And I'm going to coat 1 to 2 pieces at a time. I think I'm just gonna do 1. So I have rinsed these off and patted them dry with a paper towel, and I'm just gonna put it in the bag and then do my shaky and coat them up. And I'm gonna put them in a single layer on the baking sheet. And I'm gonna do this with all of them. And I'm gonna leave space in between so that the coating doesn't stick to each other, and then they crisp up as much as they can. So I'm gonna do this for all of the chicken. And while I am, like, meal preps like these, they're not just helping me lose fat now. Like, these portion control meal preps have helped me lose 130 pounds and keep it off for over 9 years because it sets me up for success. If I'm hungry and I don't have portion controlled meals prepped and ready to go, I will eat stuff that's not on my meal plan, and it'll cause me to feel guilty, and then I'll go way off track. So having portion control meal preps ready to go in the fridge that are really tasty really helps set me up for success and stay on track so that I can do everything that I want to do, get the results, lose the weight, lose the fat. This kind of thing is like comfort food. I need my meals to taste like really good comfort food, but also I need them to be like still low calorie, and I need them to be easy. because if anything's long and complicated, I'm not gonna stick to it. Okay, so the chicken is coated. I had a little bit of breadcrumbs left, so I just patted a little bit on the top of the ones that needed a little bit of extra. So I'm gonna put these in the oven. I'm gonna do 40 to 45 minutes approximately. I'll tell you the actual cook time after, and I'm gonna flip them halfway through and switch the trays in the oven. All right, this has been brought to a rolling boil. I'm pulling it off the oven, the stove now, and I'm gonna pour in the potatoes and the milk.
This is like a magic sign.
I know, this is amazing. And then you pour in the milk, and then this is what I love. I love potatoes, but I don't want to spend hours peeling and chopping. You literally are just gonna stir this all in now until it's well combined. Then I'm gonna let it stand for 2 minutes and then fluff it up with a fork. And that's it. No peeling, no chopping, no potatoing, no boiling the potatoes for hours. This is it, buddy. Your potatoes are ready.
Whoa.
All right, so I'm gonna let that sit for a couple of minutes. Like so. And now I'm going to put the lid on and I'm gonna get the water boiling for the gravy. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is you have to combine the water and the gravy mix in the saucepan, and then you stir it constantly on medium heat until it comes to a rapid boil, and then you simmer it for a minute. So that's what we're gonna do here. I'm just gonna pour this in, stir it up the best I can, and then I'll get it on the medium heat. Get all that gravy out. Hey, Buck, there's some powder up there. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Now we're working. There we go. All right. Stir it up and get it on the heat, honey. Okay, 2 minutes is up. I'm just gonna fluff these up and then I'm gonna set them aside so that I can portion them out after. Look at how beautiful they are. Oh yeah, buddy. Okay, yeah, potato. Put them with the little veggies. There you go, sweetheart. Let's gravy it up. While the chicken's cooking, I got the gravy done, the potatoes done, the veg are ready. I'm gonna make up the fruit platter thingy that I was telling you about. So I'm gonna make mine, and then I'm also gonna make one for Sassy, and he gets slightly bigger portions of certain things, so I'll show you both. So first of all, I'm gonna be using yogurt. I was craving flavored yogurt, so I went with the Oikos yogurt cups, and I chose the cherry. I like Greek yogurt because, again, I'm always finding a way to sneak in more protein. So these are 80 calories and 8 grams of protein per little cup. So what I'm gonna do, 2 for me, 2 for Sassy. So I'm gonna empty, stir it, and then empty it into this compartment container. And I got these from Walmart. I love them for making like fruit and yogurt platters like this. So this got fruit on the bottom, so I'm just gonna stir it up and then put it right in here. Okay, so Sassy also gets 2, so I'm gonna mix these up and put them in his container there, and then I'll show you how much fruit. Okay, I needed muscles there. Wow, that's cotton candy heaven. I was just opening up this box of cereal that I'm gonna use some of for the platter, and it's cotton candy Captain Crunch. Oh my gosh, does it smell amazing. And guess what, like, we're using a low-cal cereal, obviously, and Kyle and I stayed away from this one because we're like, there's no way it's gonna be low calorie. This was the lowest calorie, something that you would think would be high, so always check your labels. Because for 1 cup, it's only 110 calories, and we're not even using that much. So.
Hey, let the friends smell.
Oh, smell it, guys. You're gonna love it. I smelled it for them. Guys, imagine cotton candy when you were taking a whiff there. That's exactly what it smells like. Okay, so on to the fruit. I've got chopped fresh pineapple and chopped fresh cantaloupe. I'm doing a cup of each of these. So 1 cup of the pineapple. And again, like for meal prep stuff, I'm putting it right in here. I need it chopped and ready to go, or I'm not going to stay on plan. So it's really important that I always like prep my fruit and everything for the week. So that fits in perfectly. Kyle is going to get 1¼ cups of each fruit. So now I'm gonna do the cereal. I'm gonna do 1/3 cup for me, and then 1/2 cup for Sassy Bunny.
It really does smell great.
It does, it smells amazing. And then it's really important that like we have a sweet treat always. So I love chocolate chips for that because you get a little bit of chocolate, but like you're staying in calorie deficit. So a teaspoon of these, and the GV milk chocolate chips are my favorite. Teaspoon for me. I need to add a couple more there. Okay, teaspoon for me, and then 2 teaspoons for Sassy Muffin. 1, 2. Okay, so calories for mine, that's the cereal, the chocolate chips, all the fruit, and the yogurt, is 347, 2 grams of fat, 64 grams of carbs, and 19 grams of protein. For Sassy's, it's 423 calories, 4 grams of fat, 79 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein. So now we're gonna put these in the fridge, and I'm gonna show you, start dividing these things out in my portions. The friends, obviously I lost my weight with portion control. If you wanna know more of like the exact meals and portions that I ate to lose the weight, you can buy my weight loss ebook called The First 50. The link's down below, and code Nicole will save you 10% off. I also have like 4 ebooks, and I have an everything bundle. So if you wanna get all 4 at once, you can get that bundle and you save money by doing that. Plus use my code and it'll be a double savings. The link is down below as well for that. I get asked all the time, what do I put in my coffee? I do love black coffee. I prefer that, but when I want a treat, this is my go-to. This is HTLT Subs G Coffee Creamer. It's mocha latte flavor, and it really tastes like a cappuccino, which is one of my favorite coffee drinks. It's only 35 calories for a scoop, and it has benefits. It's got 3.5 grams of milk protein, plus nootropics for like memory and clarity and focus and stuff. And I'm 40, so I need that kind of help. Code Nicole will save you 15% off, and the link is down below for that. So let's get grooving, honey. I've got meal prep containers. This is going to make 8 meals. I'm gonna do 4 for me and 4 for Sassy. His dinner is the same calories as me, so it's gonna be the same portions all across the board because he eats more calories at all the other meals. So we are going to do 1/2 cup of the veggies. I've got these meal prep containers from Walmart as well. And I'm just going to, wait, the lids are like doubled up over here. Get out of here, silly goose. Okay, I'm gonna put the veggies over here to make room for everything else. So 1/2 cup in every container. Okay, I'm gonna do the potatoes next. I'm gonna start with 1/2 cup to divide it in between the 8 containers, and then I'll go back and, divide up the rest as things go on. So start 1/2 cup in every container, and then I'll add a little more as I need to. Okay, I did 1/2 cup for each container. I'm gonna go in with 1/4 cup more for each. So that'll equal 3/4 cup of taties for each meal. Potatoes are in. Now I'm gonna go with some gravy. I'm gonna start with a tablespoon at a time and just drizzle it over top, and then I'll divide the rest out like that. I'm gonna go with another tablespoon for each. Choo-choo. I'm gonna be a gravy train, honey. The chicken is done and it looks amazing. It ended up taking 35 minutes at 425 degrees. So now I put them all on one tray just so I don't have to have lots of trays here. I'm gonna put 2 per container, and they're gonna fit in really perfectly, just like that. Guys, I'm a pro meal prepper. Look at how sweet it is. Ooh. You see, that's a real like excitement when you see me dancing and getting excited about being a fancy meal prepper. Like, that's what I need to do in order to be motivated to keep going on my journey. Like, there is no motivation. You have to love what you're doing. I'm so excited. I don't need motivation to stay on track. I'm eating this.
On a diet or
Yeah.
eating this?
So if you're not dancing around excited, like, you don't have to dance like me, obviously. Probably no one can because I'm not really great, but you want to be excited for what you're doing and you want it to be easy. This is easy, it's fast, and it's tasty. All right, that's it. Like 40-minute meal prep. Super tasty, super quick. You get a meal and a dessert. Dinner and dessert is served, my love. So I already told you the calories for these. For the meal, and that includes everything, the gravy, everything in this container, it's 486 calories, 20 grams of fat, 46 grams of carbs, and 40 grams of protein. And that's what I love to do, make a really filling, like low-cal, high-volume meal that's full of protein so that I'll feel full and satisfy all my cravings. And 40 grams of protein is really gonna keep both Kyle and I very full. Weight loss should never be a punishment, honey. You gotta have it tasty, quick and easy, and you gotta have meals prepped so that when you're hungry, you can get this and go, and then you won't go off track. You'll just wanna love it all day. Eat it all the time, honey. Thanks for watching. Watch this vid for more sustainable weight loss tips from real friends losing weight in the real world, because that's what Sassy and I are. We eat regular food. We shop at Walmart and Costco. We make the food tasty, and by the way, this is all budget friendly. Everything was either on sale or really cheap. We'll catch you in the next vid, cutie. Colin, I appreciate your support, sweetheart. It's going to be a mime going in an elevator. Ready? Wait, I'm gonna come back up now like a mime. Ready? Bye, guys.
See ya.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.